Yesterday's starter, Kyle Bradish, did a very good job. But I don't think that he is as good as the Cardinals ended up. If at-bats will be a big key here.
There's Cedric Mullins, and that pitch taken inside. So his 5th home run last with 4 hits, a home run, and 1 stolen base. Jazz Chisholm and Machado, the other 2, and that's yanked down the right field line. And the 1-2 pitch from Mikolas. Hit down the left field line and out of play. Mullins hit in the minors to develop, but now coming into his own. And a ground ball that is fair. Race to the bag and out. Mullins, you have to get to the bag, and he did that. Longest tenured Oriole is at the plate. Trey Mancini. Pitch. And the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes as Mikolas.
Miles Mikolas in.
2-1. He just fills up the strikes
Combination.
And quickly now 2-2.
Ball up in the zone. Oh, slider for a strike, then big curveball.
Swing and a miss. Comes back to get him and strikes him out. And is behind the plate. It was a tough night in game 1 for Tyler O'Neill, so he sits tonight. Yep.
Another work day, right? It's a process of getting back to where he needs to be. There are no real days off. I mean, there's sometimes where your swing right, because that guy right there, he's pivotal to this offense.
Inside corner, 1-2. Cardinals had the winning run at the plate, couldn't get it across. Ooh, Yachty thought he had strike 3.
Well, it's like elevating with the fastball.
And the 2-2. Hit out to left field and slicing foul and out of play. In the lineup for the Orioles, they were on base 9 times. Cardinals could not figure out
Hicks in your rotation, who you're easing into more action.
And that is yanked foul. That don't see it very often.
But they have a plan.
It's another 2-2. And he struck him out on the outside corner. Good call, partner. And 2 games, he's hitting well above 400.
Yeah, if I had to pick somebody yesterday to go 0 for 5 in the lineup, it certainly wasn't going. 54 against right-handed pitching.
Ouch. And it's 1 ball. And the Cardinals with a shift on the left side of the infield. And it's chopped off the plate and foul. And it's 1-2.
Can confirm the first 2 guys very good.
Yes. And that's hit out of play. So the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Totally different pitcher now.
Absolutely. In the air. Shallow right field. Coming on. It's Dylan Carlson. And he can't come up with it. Drops foul. Then his first in St. Louis. The 1-2. Pulled foul. The hanging breaking ball.
You're going to want to get that thing down to Hayes for sure.
He's got 3 home runs and he has driven in 12.
It's what he can be when he's healthy.
And the 1-2. Up the middle. Edman to his right to make the play. 4 up and 4 down for Mikolas. On the year, batting .203. And the first pitch is a strike.
Big shift against Odor. Pulls the ball to the right side. There's actually only 1 hitter in baseball right now pulling more to the right side. It's Jason Hayward.
So when you think of Odor and his career, and he's been around for a while, what comes to mind for you?
Well, it's absolutely, it's punching.
Jose Bautista.
Yeah. Joey Bats.
That's right. Hit on the ground right side. And he got his money's worth too with that.
Sure did. Look,
that right hook.
Somebody. That's how. I want to say that for legal.
Hit to the right side, backhanded by Goldie. Mikolas to the bag. Beats Mateo, which moved to Baltimore in 1954. I just think that their history, and he's a bat boy, and now it carries on here in 2022.
Well, remember that, kids. First of all, bad point about the history of the Cardinals, but it's special. A lot of special baseball, and they were a big draw, especially in their first couple of decades.
Halloween, literally. As we play here in this 3rd inning, it's Tyler Nevin. And so they would dress up in a Browns uniform. The check swing, and he did go. It's a strikeout from Mikolas. That is number 3. What's interesting, and you hit a very bad time, St. Louis really was a Browns town. And then Browns would win. And that is fouled back. In 1944, military service in World War II, so they were able to find a place playing baseball. It was kind of their town, and then they were the lovable losers, if you will.
Well, it should be a fun day at it, too.
Here's Chirinos, and he puts it on the ground, hit to short. Brendan Donovan up with it and makes the play. I think one of the
Whistler, the only Browns player in Cooperstown, is that correct?
I think there's others, but they would not. There's an 0-1 pitch to Owings and a breaking ball that is high. He scored twice last night. And the 1-1 off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike. Since August 27th of last season against Pittsburgh. And a ground ball hit to third baseman Nolan Arenado. Good start for Miles Mikolas. It's 9 up, 9 down. Ooh, one of those young kids.
Yeah, one of those kids was wearing a Thompson jersey today.
To him.
Yeah, well, a little bit. Yeah, he takes after his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moy Elementary School getting it done today. That was
a birthday tomorrow.
Yes, he does.
Happy
Turning
birthday.
9 years old. Thank you.
That's awesome. A base hit into right off the bat of Mullins. You were telling me, and we talk about
how to do this game and how to play it the right way. Watch the best at it. Watch these games. Not everything is perfect. Okay? Everything's fine. It's funny, the things I get mad about, but nothing that has to do with baseball.
Understood.
You break anything playing bat,
no problem.
If you break somebody's window hitting a home run, good for you, buddy.
I love it.
I'm proud of you. You got into it.
Stage 3 colon cancer. The chopper that's hit to short. Donovan goes to first. And you may remember that he competed in the home run derby, and he finished second in the home run derby. Absolutely. Yeah.
Feeling a little off, or just annual physicals if you can.
That was the other point that he wanted to make, is that he knew his story longest. Santander. And he hammers it. Deep rights, backing up with room, and the catch made by Carlson.
And was tons of weak contact.
Hayes 6th in the American League with 30. Change a little bit, doesn't it?
The ball's going to have to change.
Grounded left side, backhanded. Arenado slings it to first. The pick by Goldie. Arenado has one. Edman as well. And it's 7-0. Depending on how this game turns out, and right now Cardinals look to be in pretty good shape. Still a long major league debut tonight, and that would be Jake Walsh, who was just called up. Cody Whitley.
This about it.
And the 1-1 swung on and missed, and it's 1-2.
Bullpen told me to get hot. He knew he wasn't bringing me in that game.
Odor with a fly ball into right field, and Carlson will make the catch.
And probably a good thing too, because I might have hit a few fans with.
Here's Mateo. I love seeing the big league debuts. I've talked to so many people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the key. It is for the player.
There's a base hit into center for Mateo.
But as you're saying, Dan, there are just so many different people that have had an impact, and somehow, some way.
Not every game was on TV. And so your kids and their kids, and for your players had mom or dad or girlfriend, their wife, their friends. Nobody was here. And that's lifted into center. And we saw so many on social media. Strong throw back, bawling, watching his son make that major league debut.
That was too cool.
And I can't quite remember. We rounded out to short first time up. And the 0-1. Shallow center. Bader racing and sliding. And it goes by him. The throw to the plate is cut off, and a run will score. That's fouled back, and now a 7-1. 1-1 and the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Off the end of the bat, hit up the first base line. Miles to first and the out for 2 tonight. Top of the lineup for the Orioles. You think about the various players that have been playing shortstop for Memphis. It's not like there's one ready to come up. A lot about him over the years. He's been playing a lot of short. And tonight it is Brendan Donovan here at the major league level. Three and one.
Opportunity to get yourself right because they want you to take the job. Come right back.
And a rare walk for Mikolas issued here, and it's closing in. It was a rare 3-ball count that turned into a walk for Miles Mikolas. And that is hit. And the 0-1 pitch. And there's your double play. 4-6. 3 on the double play, run on cue. And he always does his interviews in English. So if he's on camera, he has learned English, and he said 5 years ago I knew just a couple of catchphrases, but he is very, very bright. So now he's bilingual. No matter how good the game is gone, good, bad, and different. Reads a book every night, so he's reading something every night to go to bed. Thought he needs to play baseball. Good athlete, and here he is in the big leagues and picks up a base hit. He's 6'2". Loved hoops. He said, I never really watched Major League Baseball. Didn't have a favorite player because we didn't have it down there. Hayes was robbed by Arenado back in the 4th, and he is 0 for 2 tonight.
Everybody ends up understanding a little bit of everything, and you mash it together and you make it work.
Mikolas flips it to first for the out, and Mikolas pitching into the 7th inning. He's allowed 4 hits. Odor,
but you have a decent lead. It's hot outside. Do you pull him back?
Yanni near the screen for 5+ innings last night, so that's something to think about too. Some length, and the 0-2 pitch had him out in front, popped up shallow center, and there is Bader for the out. 1 out and nobody on. Tyler Nevin is on. Hit the other way, but foul. You have a chance to a natural right-handed hitter. He decides to hit from the left side and hits a home run.
First ever at bat in the big leagues left-handed. And I think that the pitch was 56 miles an hour from Phillips. It's incredible.
Reed only 22. There have been 4 rookies who are left-handed to have thrown a no-hitter, 22 or younger. The last father-son combination to have homered at this ballpark, Busch Stadium 3.
Oh, really?
And the Padres had Ricky Henderson, Ryan Klesko, the former Cardinal Ray Lankford was in that lineup. A distinct coach. He had told us that he's really hurt, but he can swing the bat. Tony Gwynn, and he was getting so high, and at that time he was so highly thought of. Hit to the right side, and the out. So Mikolas is through 7.